Hello, so welcome back once again to our tutorial series on analog electronics and digital electronics. On your screen, we see now a circuit consisting of an NMOS transistor. This is an NMOS transistor. You have a resistor R. Then you got the input and the output. This transistor has three pins, that is drain, source, and the gate. The resistors are connected between the pin drain and the pin VCC. That is the higher supply voltage. Source is tied to the ground. That is the lowest supply voltage in the output. Now, if you want to use this particular transistor as a switch or a digital logic, we see how you can use it. So to do that, what we can understand here is we have to apply a logic level to the inputs, and we got to see what we can get at the output. So let us say input is at logic 0. When input is at logic 0, this transistor right over here is switched off. It means there is a high resistance path from the output to the ground. The transistor acts as an open switch, and output is therefore pulled up to the highest supply voltage, that is logic 1. That is the logic 1. So here is the output is pulled up to the highest supply voltage. Therefore, you can say when input is logic 0, output is logic 1. When you have input applied to logic 1, we want to see what the output will look like. So output will be logic 0. Why? Because when your input is at logic 1, the transistor is switched on, acts as a closed switch, providing a least resistance path from the output to the ground. It acts as a short circuit. So output is pulled down to the lowest supply voltage, which is the 0 or logic ground, logic 0 or logic low or the ground. Therefore, when the input is a logic 1, your output is logic 0. Therefore, you can see and you can say that this is an inverter logic. Inverter logic. This is how it acts as a switch. So the truth table of this would be, let's say, the input and the output. Input is 0, output is logic 1, input is 1, output is logic 0. And this is how you can have the truth table. So this is how it works like. How about we want to kind of invert, do some other logic. So let us see, we see how we can. Let us try to implement another logic. You have a plus VCC. I have this resistor R, and then I want to put up a parallel combination of two NMOS switches here. So that's my NMOS, let's say 1, and this is NMOS 2. I have the input, let's say A, input, and our, let's say the B, and then this is how I make the connection, and this is the logic 0. That is, let's say, the ground pin. Now, I know that there are 3 pins. So that is, let's say, the drain. This is the gate. This is the source. This is also the drain. This is the gate. This is the source. And the output is taken from this junction, which is the shorting of the 2 pins, that is a drain. So let us say this is my output. Now I want to understand what uh, combination it gives me. So let me say this is an input and there are 2 inputs. So I would say A and B are the 2 input. This is going to be the output, and the output, let's say the Y. I would say output is Y here. And obviously there are 4 combinations: 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1. So when that is the case, we want to see what the output looks like. Okay. So the first combination we see now, let us say input is 0 and both inputs are 0. A is equal to 0, B is equal to 0. The switches are closed. The 2 transistors are switched off. There is no path for the output to connect it to the ground. Instead, output is pulled up to the highest supply voltage because there is no current flowing through the resistor R. Output is pulled up to the highest supply voltage, which is a logic 1. So we would say for this combination, when inputs are 0, the output is logic 1. How about the next combination? A is 0 and B is 1. So this switch is off. However, this switch is on. It means through this switch, that is transistor number 2, output is pulled down to the lowest supply voltage, and there is a least resistance path from the output to the ground, and the output is pulled down to logic 0. So we would say for this combination, output is logic 0. How about the third combination when you have this is 1, this is 0? So again, this is switched off, this is switched on. The output is pulled down through a least resistance path to the ground potential. In the circuit for this combination, I would say the output is again 0. For the final combination, when both logic levels at the inputs are 1, both switches are turned on, and we can say output is even a least resistance path for the output to get to the ground, because there are 2 resistors now in parallel, these 2 transistors, and the total effective resistance is even smaller than the individual resistance. Therefore, output is again pulled down to the ground. And for this combination, you can say I have this. Oh, 1 second, not the logic 1. This is logic 0. So we see that the output for this circuit is 1 only if both inputs are 0. For any other combination of inputs, output is logic 0. Clearly, this is a 2-input NOR gate. A and the B, and this is output. And this is the NOR logic. Okay, so you got the inverter logic, you got the NOR logic. How about you want to create AND logic, OR logic, then you can find that. Okay, so try to do that on your own. For example, I give you a topic. Let us say we draw another circuit here. In that combination, let me choose. For example, we have this combination now. You have this VCC, then you have this resistor R. You put two transistors, let's say A, and you have another transistor, let's say B, and then here you have a ground. And at this point, you want to see the output, let's say Y. So can you now do the combination of the inputs? Try here. So for that, let us say your input is right over here, A and B. Your output is, let's say, Y, and then try 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1, and try applying the logic levels. To do that, let us say your input is logic 0 and A and B are at logic 0. It means both switches are off. Transistor acts as a switch, and there is no path for output to connect to the ground. Instead, output is naturally tied to the highest supply voltage, that is VCC. In that situation, we say output is logic 1. How about for the second combination, 0 and 1? A is 0, B is 1. So this switch is closed, open, switched off. This is switched on. However, since this is closed, again, it is an open circuit. So there is no way for output to connect to the ground. Instead, output is tied to the highest supply voltage. Therefore, for this combination, you have logic 1. For this third input, same story. However, let us try now for the fourth combination. Both inputs are at logic 1, and making both switches turned on, output is naturally connected to the lowest potential because both transistors act as a low resistance path. And then in that case, your output is 0. So can you tell me now, what is this gate called? What is this logic called as? So this logic is nothing but a two input NAND logic. This is A, this is B, this is output Y, and this is a NAND logic using NMOS switches, right? So output of the NAND is logic 0 for when both inputs are 1. For any other input combination, your output is always 1. So that is how the NAND logic works. Okay, for the AND gate, you have to just place an inverter in front of this and then make it like that. So you see now we got the three logics. Try implementing some other logics, and in that case, see how you actually can do that. Okay. So hope you found this small module useful to construct various logic using only NMOS. And if you like this short tutorial found this useful, share it with others for wider reach. And till then, wish you happy learning.